Hello everyone, I'm here today to review Transformers Studio Series Thrust. And I'm missing two of his guns because my friend Arthur Y actually has those. And actually, I will not have this dude for a bit, for a while, basically anymore, because I'm trading him for for Arthur's Blitzwing Studio Series figure. So, yeah, that's going to be interesting and fun. But yes, this is Thrust. Does he look anything like the Conehead Thrust? No, he'd look more like he'd be an Acid Storm. I mean, we all know Acid Storm was the green dude, while Ion was the blue and Sandstorm was the yellow. Then we obviously have Thundercracker and Skywarp and Starscream. And then we have the Coneheads, Thrust, Ramjet, and Dirge. And then we have a few others that I can't even really remember. But I always found this figure interesting because this is supposed to be Thrust, the Conehead. This isn't a Conehead. This is a Starscream mold. Yeah, you kind of need to stamp to balance this figure. The Studio Series Soundwave, the satellite Soundwave stand will do very well if we want him to have like an angled down pose. So, yeah. But yeah, this is Thrust. The sculpting on this figure is very well and very very good. The sculpting on this figure is very good. And I really enjoy it. Good design. You can see all the little panel lighting here and the grooves and slits through it. So, yeah. The Decepticon logo is like this bluish color instead of the normal, like, powerful purple that we usually have, like, Soundwave. Okay, Soundwave is not a good example. Oh, crap. Let me find Megatron. Megatron has a good example of... Right here. So you see, it's more purple. Well, on the moving figures, it's like a more saturated or a more... It's more bluish than it is purple on this figure right here. Not sure if the same thing goes for other figures, but for this figure, it is very, like, very interesting. Oh yeah, on the copy, this comes off very easily. All you have to do is literally just angle it down, and just to put it back in, just gotta slide it in, then push it back. Also, they used rubber for the cockpit, so that's interesting. You can just kind of push on the cockpit a bit if you want. But yeah. He comes with 3 accessories, that being his 2 blasters, that would be right here, and then his cannon, which actually has 2 tabs here and here, and then this big square here, right here, that tabs into these tabs right here and here on the elbows, and then this big combined tab right here that would connect together there for the blaster. You just kind of connect it like so, and yeah, I like what they did with the thrusters right here. You can obviously see the robot mode's head. And yeah, that's about it that I actually have to say about the vehicle mode. Like, it has good detail, good grooves. Everything works out very, very well, except for the balancing. The balancing is a bit of an issue. I think it's a bit easier if we actually remove this. Nope. Yeah, it's not gonna work either way. Well, first step, take off the blaster. Put it to the side for now. Next step, flip up these panels till you hear this. A little click. That means they're locked in. And now, you push this forward, so this would untab, then flip it down. Same thing with the other side. And there's these little tabs right here that go into the slots for the leg for transformation. You want to untab those, and then untab the legs, as there's these tabs right here and here that tabs into these slots right here and here. And now you flip it out. And then we flip in the fin. That's only for this side. And now you just flip this piece in and flip this piece in. Flip out the foot. And then just flip these in. Now there's this little tab right here that tabs into this slot right here. Same thing goes for the other side. Nope. There you go. And now you flip this down, like so. And now you have the legs. This looks very weird. Now what you want to do is untab this. Actually, no. We do arms first. Pull up the arms and flip them around until you hear them clicking. Then rotate the arms around and flip out the hands. Do this for both sides. Now pull back the wings. Pull up the wing. Flip this up. And then there's two ways you can do this. You can either leave it like this or you can do it like this. Personally, I like to do it like that because it's just personal preference here. And now we untab the front of the cockpit, the entire piece, not just the green part that I was showing you earlier. Flip it down, then you would untab these, and then you see the tabs and holes right here and here. Then you tab them back together. Then push this forward. Then flip the entire rotation and torso up, and then flip this down. And now you flip up these pistons right here. I'm just going to leave these down for now, though. And now you have thrust. Thrust is a very good figure. Solid design, good articulation, and great sculpting detail. And that's one of the main reasons why I even like Thrust. Thrust is just an overall really good sculpted figure. Good design, and overall, I just enjoy him. Unfortunately, is not designed to look like a Conehead, which really sucks. As we have seen Conehead designs in the Bumblebee movie in the background, during that first scene where we saw Shockwave. But, yeah. The kibble management is very well. Like, you can barely see anything left from the jet. Or, I guess, the Tetrajet, I think is what it's called. Besides the little point here. Also, another way to store your weapon, I like to do this. Where I just tab it, like, there, like so. To make it look kind of like a jetpack. Or this way, which it requires you to push out further. But personally, I like to have it like this if I ever actually do this. I like to have it like that. Kibble management's well. I think my one actual flaw with this figure, besides it not looking much like the red Thrust, is that there's differences between the green. It's very noticeable. Like we have dark, like this jadish kind of like swampish green, and then there's bright green, and then a bit of a darker green up here. But yeah, that's kind of it. The figure's very good. Very few parts that are actually reused from the Blitzwing mold, because besides that, everything else is brand new. Like, everything else is new and used very well. Like, they really incorporated this design well into a figure. Now, posability. Head can only look up a bit and cannot look down. Head is very limited to rotation. Wing posability. Wing can go back that far, can do a full 360, and can hinge down due to transformation. Same thing with the other wing. Jeez. If you move out the arm, and yes, the arm can go 90 degrees, I believe is what it is. Then 360 rotation at the shoulder. 360 rotation at... would it also be the shoulder? 2 360 rotations at the shoulder. Here and here. No wrist rotation, which sucks. But you do get a wrist bend due to transformation. And arm goes a bit over 90 degrees due to transformation. If you want to count these pistons at articulation, they can go in 3 positions here, where it's supposed to be, or all the way out. And if you move his skirt up a bit, we could get a pretty decent waist swivel. Doesn't go all the way due to his thighs getting in the way of the skirt piece, where meaning that it would stop right here. Also, they actually sculpted out a bit of the waist here, so I found that very nice. Leg can go forward that far, and back that far. Leg has a swivel. Knee can go back that far and forward that far. Legs. Oh, well, there goes his blaster. He can do a full split. Well, I guess he can't really touch the ground all the way because of these pieces here and here. And he has ankle articulation, which also allows him to do the split. And a bit of a tilt due to transformation. Meaning that if we do this, you can tilt his ankle a bit too. I need to go get that blaster. Got his blaster now, so now we can tab it in right here. And boom. Tabs into the arm just like that. So yeah. Oh, never mind, he can look up a bit further. That's because his little mask got stuck there. Also, on my copy, the head was not all the way on, so it's kind of just like, it's just like that now. Personally, I don't mind it that much. But yeah, that's all I have to say about Thrust. So, yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.